The Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, Plantation Ibadan, in partnership with the Senator Kola Balogun, the senator representing Oyo South Senatorial District in the National Assembly, who is the facilitator of the program, has empowered no fewer than 100 youths participating in a 3-day capacity empowerment program in agriculture, which began in Ibadan today, Tuesday, 19th of January, 2021. In her welcome address, the Executive Director, Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, Professor Veronica Obatelu, said the empowerment training program was timely in view of the national clamour for diversification in agriculture. Professor Obatelu, who said the institute possesses the expertise to boost agricultural production, commended the senator for giving back to his constituency.
Permit me to mention at this point that the Institute of Agricultural Research and Training of Oyo University, Plantation, is a national commodity research institute that does research, provides services, and do training for agricultural development in Nigeria. Let me congratulate the senator and members of his cabinet. I want to appreciate him for representing his constituency through facilitating federal presence and giving dividends of democracy back to his constituency.
Speaking with CEOAFICA, the Executive Director commended Senator Kola Balogun for facilitating the empowerment program. She said if politicians will embark on empowering the youth through agriculture, Nigeria will solve the issue of hunger in the country.
This is an opportunity for us to call that if our politicians, those people we voted for, within the constituency, within our constituency, and within even the state government, if they really, we are all crying unemployment, it's not just taking the unemployed into the government's employment, because we know now that even the government cannot cater for the number of people that they are employing. The best thing is to empower individuals to be self-sustained. And how can you empower people to be self-sustained? Is to encourage them to go into agriculture, because there's no how that business in agriculture will not flourish. Everybody has to eat, and so it will always be there. And we are always there to provide this knowledge and the skill that is needed, not only going to farm alone, but also providing the skill that is necessary for entrepreneurship.
Professor Obatelu urged the participants to take advantage of this empowerment program to become employers of labor.
I once again welcome you all to this capacity building and empowerment program. I want to congratulate you for being the lucky beneficiary. I want to employ you to make the best out of this program. Also, feel free to exploit our beautiful environment.
Speaking at the opening ceremony, Senator Balogun said the training and empowerment became necessary due to the high rate of unemployment among Nigerian youth. According to him, the program will train the youth to acquire skills in agriculture.
I'm happy the day I decided to visit this institution to strike a deal with them, a deal for partnership, which is the reason we are witnessing what we are witnessing here today. If you look around you, on the roadside, marketplaces, most of our mothers that you see who are toiling day and night, they share capital, the capital base of their business, so 50,000 naira, so 20,000 naira, and they survive. And they're able to use that to care for their families. But sometimes when you think about it, as good as they are in their trade, if you can add a little bit of knowledge to what they are doing, because if you're a trader, petty trader, and you don't know how to keep your books, you don't know what is called profit and what is called loss, and you don't know how to ensure that you don't mix them together, then you are in for trouble. So knowledge is key, knowledge is important. And I want you to take advantage of what is happening here today. For the next 3 days, listen to what you have been taught. Because knowledge, they say, is power. Knowledge you can't quantify in terms of naira and kobo. If you read a history of the Dangotes and the Gates, they start small and then they grow big. Let us pay serious attention to what we are here to do. And in leaving this place, I'm happy Prof has told you that individually you now have a partnership with the institute.
The Deputy Director of IAR&T, Dr. Jelili Saka, said the empowerment program is very timely. He urged the participants to take advantage of the startup to be well creators.
The participants who are selected across all the local government that represents Oyo South Senatorial District are employed to participate actively in the training and ask questions, and also see this empowerment as a rare opportunity. So one will only employ them to make judicious use of it and strive to make sure that the enterprise on which they have been trained is made a success by the time they start engaging in it.
Professor Lukemi Lawal, the head Agri-Entrepreneurship Development Center of IAR&T, said the training program is packaged with the best instructors to make them leading players in agribusiness. Professor Olukemi further stated that the institute, under the leadership of the first female executive director, Professor Obatelu, has the capacity of training more than 500 youths in a month during this COVID-19 pandemic.
The aim of this training is to build the capacity of participants comprising women, youth, and other farmers. We are building their capacity in agriculture, and we want them to take agriculture as a business. And for this set of training, we are concentrating on cassava, improved cassava production, profitable cassava production, profitable maize production. We are also extending it to livestock too. We have improved sheep and goats production, fisheries, as well as commercial egg layer production.
Speaking with CEOAFICA, Dr. Adedayo Adetumbi said the facilitator of the empowerment program has given the participants source of income, which, if well managed, will make them to be employers of labor.
There is no success without training. I'm going to advise the participants to listen attentively to all the resource persons and make good use of all the knowledge that is going to be impacted on them, because such kind of training doesn't come for free, but it has come to them at a very little cost to them. So I advise them to listen very well, be attentive, and make good use of the knowledge they are going to acquire.
The 3-day capacity building and empowerment program on agricultural entrepreneurship for 100 youths and farmers in Oyo South Senatorial District is being coordinated by Dr. Jelili Saka, Deputy Director. Professor Olukemi Lawa, Head Agric Entrepreneurship Development Center, Dr. Adedayo Adetumbi, Dr. Oluwole, and Mr. Odebode. The event, which was held at the Institute of Agricultural Research and Training, saw some participants pledge to make judicious use of the training for their economic emancipation. Equipment distributed at the program include cutlass, wheelbarrows, fish rearing tanks, fertilizer, maize, goats, yam seeds, among others. CEOAFICA gathered that the empowerment is multi-million naira project, and the participants were selected from Oyo South Senatorial District.